All right, just a couple more minutes until we start. Hope you guys are ready. I've been excited for this one. Change here. Okay. Looks like everything's running well, the way it is supposed to. All right, less than a minute, guys. Go ahead and get my drink ready. Actually, no. It's easier to keep it over there. Safer, anyway. Just a few more seconds. I'm keeping an eye on that clock. I'm ready. And here we go. All right, it is 7 o'clock. All right, welcome everybody. Today we are doing the most massive unboxing of special coats and companions on Howrse ever recorded in history, I think. So I have been participating in several different of the events and games that they have on Howrse. They kind of will just do like a random themed event or game, and it'll last for maybe like a week or two, and you can win all kinds of prizes and stuff like that. So I've been doing these events for months, and I've just been saving up all of the special coats and companions and tack items from these. So I have a lot that we're just going to go ahead and unbox all at once, and it's going to be super fun because a vast majority of these coats are random surprise coats, so we really don't know what we're going to get. The folder that I am in right now, this is my, well, it's called line 3 right now, but this is basically just all of the horses that I'm currently raising and training that are not anywhere close to being ready to breed yet. And in order to be able to put some of the special coats on them, they have to be at least 1 year and 6 months old, because that is when their full picture changes to their adult picture. A couple of these you may see that there is like there's a 3 marked next to them, and that is for the ones that are going to have special tack, because the ones that have tack, they need to be at least 3 years old in order to equip it. So I have my spreadsheet, and we are going to start with the Wanderer's Spirit coats. If you have played this game at all, Wanderer's Spirit is associated with these horses known as Wanderers, which are horses that are kind of like owned by the game, technically speaking, and they go and visit different players in the game for 1 day at a time. So you'll log into your account one day and receive a random notification that a wanderer has stopped by to visit, and then you get to play with them for that 1 day, enter them in competitions, and you win any of the prizes that they win. Now, the Wanderer Spirit coats, from what I understand, they don't turn your horse into Wanderer Spirits. They're just the same coats that the Wanderers might have. And I have 4 of those that we're going to unbox today. Okay, and so it's going to be a little bit messy because we're not going based off of the order that's in my current horse folder right now. But I do have it listed all on a spreadsheet to just kind of keep us on track. So we're going to start with the Wanderer Spirit Community horse. And what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to go into my trade tab, and I'm just going to open that black market tab so that I can click on all of the ones I have. And just scrolling down through here, here's the customization. On the right hand side, these are all of the things that I own. So I've got like the button plating, tail braids, we've got Medusa's blood, we got Fifth Element, And then here are some of these Wanderer Spirit coats. And so how we're going to do this tonight is I am going to open one coat at a time, and after I open each coat, then I'm going to go ahead and assign the companion that I've already listed out to be paired with them. And some of the companions are going to depend on the kind of coat that we get, because I'm going to try to make them match as much as possible. So we are starting with the Community Wanderer's Spirit, which is going to go to my Hanoverian female 2. So let's just go ahead and open this up. So here's the Community Wanderer Spirit, and I'm just going to kind of show you. So these are some of the coats that we could possibly get in this round. There are a lot of really neat ones here. Yeah, just a lot going on, and so we're not really braced. There are quite a few different companions that we could do for this one. So I do believe I said that this is going to be my Hanoverian female 2, so let me just go ahead and search for her real quick, and I found her right off the bat. Also, I should mention the coats that we're doing, they are going to be given to my first line of the Elysium Coliseum horses, but my first line of crossbreds in the Cuellos Crustados line. So I've kind of picked a few different horses from each batch of those, and that's how we're going to do it. So let's go ahead and give this Hanoverian mare the Community Wanderer Spirit, and we will see what we get. Oh no! We're already off to a horrible start. That one is so ugly. Ew. Ew, I hate it. Okay, let me see what companion. Okay, I was, of course, ready for this just in case we got one of the fishy ones. Yeah, so I listed Seahorse on here, but I've actually won a couple more companions since then. Now let me see if this will make it really easy for me to see which C ones I have. Oh no, I can only sort them by skill. So I've also got like a blue whale pinata. Might give that one. And there's the seahorse. Ooh, and the surgeon fish. Let's see here. I'm between seahorse and surgeonfish. I think I'm actually going to give the surgeonfish. I think that that would be a really good fit. So we're going to go ahead and give that one to my poor, ugly horse. And don't be scared, the pinatas, they look a little dead whenever your horse has not woken up. So I think what I'll do is just to wake the pinatas up so they're not so scary, just so you can see what the surgeonfish looks like. Oh, man. Oh, what a horrible start. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't believe I got the ugliest one. That is some really bad luck. Really bad luck. Alright. The next Wanderer's Spirit coat we're going to do is the movie one. So let me go to our movie, Wanderer's Spirit. Alright, and for the movie Wanderer's Spirit, they listed these by different, or they themed them after different genres of film. So you can see, like, there's the cartoon one, which is kind of Disney looking. They've got Western, rom-com, sci-fi. So there are actually some really interesting ones. Of course, I'm hoping, as a goth, that I get the horror one. But we shall see. And so let's see, we are giving this coat to Pavlova and Moon's whole. So, let me... We're just going to do star, Pav, to search. Okay, and this is going to Pavlova and Moon. Alright, you guys, let's not get another ugly one. Oh my god. Ooh, interesting. I think we got the mystery one. Does it tell me? Does it tell me which one? No, it doesn't tell me which one. Well, anyway, I think I saw this was like mystery detective, something like that. So, let me see now. What companion? Ooh, we were gonna give a monster's egg to this one, but we may have to actually change that. Yeah, we may have to change that. And that's okay. That's not a big deal. I just was not prepared to get this code. I was really thinking that it was going to be a little bit more fantastical. So let me look. If I have to wait to give a companion to this one, I will. But we'll just take a look and see what else we have in here so that I have an idea of what to come back to later. Okay. I might actually give this one the snow monkey. I know that doesn't seem to make any sense, but like, I don't know. I feel like the colors would go well together. They both kind of have that like kind of pale tannish thing going on a little bit. So we'll come back to Pavlova Moon a little bit later, just in case. I don't think I'm going to need the snow monkey for something else, but yeah, so we might do that. What's our next one here? Our next one is going to be the original Wanderer Spirit, and this is going to go to our Arabian Male 1. So, okay. Original Wanderer Spirit. Okay, here's the original Wanderer Spirit. There are only 6 different options here, so we're just gonna see which one we get. So this was for our Arabian Male 1. Okay, found you, and let's see what we get. Actually, these, at least, I like most of them, so how bad could it be? Cute! Okay, I'm very happy with this one for this guy. I think that that's very appropriate, very fitting. And it looks like an Arabian, too. So for this one, it looks like I was going to give them either a bee or a hen. And then let me see, who was I potentially saving the bee for? Oh, okay. So I could give either. I could give either the bee or the hen. Let's just look. Let's look at them. I think I want to give it the bee. Yeah. We're gonna give you the bee. Okay? Cute. And now you have a little bee, buddy. Adorable. We love that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give these guys like a little bit of brush so that we can wake up their companions and see what they look like. Okay. I guess I don't have to do that for all of them. But anyway, let's go back to the black market. Because we have one more, just one more, the unicorn. I think that's our only one left. Yeah, our unicorn, and this is going to go to Snow Pavlova and Fanta's offspring. So Pavlova, unicorn. So for the unicorn, of course, this Wanderer Spirit is all a bunch of different unicorns. They're all really cute, very cartoony. I'm hoping for the dark corn, but I'm probably not going to be so lucky. Okay. Look at that. And there's Pavlova Fanta right there. Let me just make absolutely sure. Don't want to mess these up. That would be really bad. Okay. Here we go. It's broken. Oh, look at that. Cute. We got the little mule one. Very cute. Okay, and then this one, I was potentially going to give it a piñata. And actually, I think I know the perfect piñata for this one. Um, yeah, it was going to be either the brown dwarf or the amber, I think. Do I need to save that? Do I need to do it? What should I give you? You know what? This one I'm going to have to come back to as well because I have another one coming up soon that is also, well, actually, another two that will determine if I'm going to need those dwarf and amber pinatas for either one of those. So let's just go ahead and do the next one. I know I'm going to kind of be jumping around. I'm so sorry about that. But this is all up to random chance, right? So I can't really plan for it. I'm just doing the best I can. But what we're going to do next is we're going to go to the fifth element. And that's a classic coat that you can actually purchase through the black market at any time. And this one just turns your horse into one of these five elements. So you have fire, earth, air, water, and your fifth one is the metal element, and the metal element's like a special one. And we were going to give that one to, let's see, okay, red rum cake and cherry icings offspring. So let me go ahead and search for star rum. And then we just need rum and cherries. All right, let's see what element we get. This one's going to be crazy. I've actually never done one of these. We got the fire element. Yes, that's my favorite one. The metal one is super cool, but yeah, I also really love the fire one. So there's rum and cherry. And so, okay, I am actually kind of glad that I saved because, or that I waited to give the piñata because one of those two, the dwarf or amber piñatas, is gonna go with this guy, I think. I could change my mind. I could. I have that freedom to do so. But after we do the next one, for sure, I'm gonna know what I'm doing with these piñatas. All right. The next one, this is not a coat that actually changes the whole horse. This is the iris coat, which just kind of splashes one of the colors of the rainbow on your horse. And so I do have that. Have the iris coat. And as you can see here, yeah, so it just kind of splashes a color on it. And if you're really lucky, you get the rainbow, which has all of the colors right here. But yeah, you can get all different variations. And it's just kind of a cool little thing. So this one I'm giving to Crinkle and Fanta's offspring. So let me just search for star Crinkle. Crinkle Fanta. All right, let's see what color we get. So Fanta was actually fully named Fanta Naranja, so orange Fanta. So it's going to be really interesting to see. Did we get another orange horse or did we get a different soda? I'm hoping we get something different. Not orange. Okay, that's okay. I can name them Crush something, you know, or whatever. But yeah, cute. So we have an orange one, and so this really complicates things because I only have two orangey piñatas, but I have three. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to give one of the dragon's flames to our fire element horse. That's what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and actually close that file. First, Crinkle and Fanta, we're going to give you, oh wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. I'm so sorry. Scroll down. Okay. So since you are so orange, we're gonna give you the amber piñata because she is fully orange. So look at that. There's the beautiful amber piñata. cute. Cute, cute. Adorable. So let's go back to our line 3 folder and then let's go back to these guys who we had not assigned anybody yet. Here we go. So yeah, let's go back now to Pavlova Fanta. And you, we're going to give the brown dwarf pinata. There you go. Give you that one. See, look at that one. That one's going to look so cute with this one. Yeah, because they both have that like red and orange going on. Very cute. And then for rum and cherry, now we're going to give you, because I actually have 3 Dragon's Flame, so I can use them. And the Dragon's Flame is actually a random companion. I don't have a lot of companions that are random. This may actually be the only one that I have right now. Oh, wait, no. Actually, once I get the Ghost Ball, that is also going to be a random companion. But here are the 5 different dragons that you can get. We're going to hope that we get the red dragon to match, but it also doesn't really matter because, hey, dragons are fire breathing. So I think it's going to be perfect to go with our fire horse. Who did we? We got the red dragon! Okay, okay. It's finally some good luck after starting off with that really ugly fish horse, and then we get this guy. Thank goodness. Okay. Very, very good. I am happy with that. Okay. So now let me go back to my line 3. See, I'm looking at this and I'm like, a lot of my horses lost their board earlier today, and trying to board them in a facility this late at night is going to be expensive, to say the least. So I'm actually not going to wake up all of the companions, but at least you guys are going to get to see the companions before I assign them over. So now we need to go to our next coat, though. And that, ooh, the next one is going to be the Seal of the Apocalypse coat. So that's going to be really fun. I've wanted one of these coats for a long time, and now I finally have one. So we're just going to scroll down. Here's our Seal of the Apocalypse. The Seal of the Apocalypse gives you either Bellum, Fames, Mors, or Pestilentia. Yeah, so again, random, and we decided to give this coat to Beet Pulp and Princessa Miel's offspring. So now let me just search for Star Beet. Right. Here's Beet and Princessa. Alrighty. Let's see, what kind of offspring are we gonna get? No way, we got Bellum. Oh, Bellum is sick. I love Bellum so much. Okay, very happy with that. Very happy with that. And then because this was one of the Seal of the Apocalypse, I decided for the companion that we were going to give the Raven. I thought that that was the most appropriate for this seal. And look at there's a little raven sleeping in its nest. Cute. Cute, cute. Alright, back to our black market. Now let me see, what is next? Ooh, okay. Next is going to be the Katrina brooch, which is, of course, inspired by La Katrina from, you know, like Day of the Dead culture. So we're just going to scroll down to that little Katrina brooch. And the Katrina brooch gives you one of these 4 options. All really glamorous. And who did I decide to give this to? Okay, Chaco and Alegria's offspring. So let me search for Star Chaco. Chaco and Alegria. And let's see what beautiful Katrina we get. Oh, fancy. I mean, they're all fancy, but yeah, very, very good. And then our companion for that, okay, I just put pinata. So I was just gonna give whatever pinata I felt was fitting for this one. Oh, they give a companion already. Oh, cool. Okay, and I got Murcielago. Let's go ahead and look at this one because I hadn't seen this one. Oh, cute. They get a little bat. I didn't even know that that one came with a companion. That's nice. Maybe I just need to read a little bit better, but I will. All right, let's see what's going to be next on our list. Next up is going to be our witch potion. So we get to unlock a cute little Halloween witch. All right, here's our witch potion. Okay, so here are the 4 different types of witches you can get. They're all just slightly different from each other. And I do have the matching companion to go with it, actually. And the companion apparently you can select manually. Um, so we're just gonna pick like whoever goes with whatever we get here. And our witch was gonna be assigned to our Hackney female 1. So do eight, oh, nope, HKF1. Here's our Hackney female 1. And let's see what witch we get. Cute! Okay, so we got the Herbalist Witch, I think? Yeah? Was that who we got? Yeah, Herbalist Witch. Okay, and so we actually have the Summoning Lantern. And see, that one's here. And see how you can pick from all of the little guys that match. So we can already see there's like a little Bulby on there, so we're just gonna go ahead and give her that. Yeah. Wow. I wonder. Never mind. Yeah, it looks like she's gonna get Bulby anyway, so I don't know if it's like forcing them to have that companion already, or if it really actually let me. No, it let me choose, I guess. But eh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, now what is going to be next here? Okay, now we can move on to the hiking journal. We have 2 hiking journals, actually. We have the haunted hiking journal and the winter hiking journal. So we're going to start with the haunted one first, just to keep with all the like spooky Halloween theme that we've done so far. And the haunted hiking journal, these are the 4 options that you can get with that one. So let's take a look. And who are we giving the haunted one to? This was to Apple and Pumpkins. Spring, so just gonna do star apple. There we go. Apple pumpkin. And let's see who we get. Cool, we got the winner one. And now this one, I do believe I was giving a... Oh, okay, so we're doing the ghost ball with this one. Okay. Now this one I'm gonna have to actually get from the black market. I don't have the ghost ball yet, but I have plenty of passes, which I have also won from events. So here's the ghost ball. So the ghost ball, yeah, it's a random companion. So let's just see what happens. See which ghost we get. We got the screaming ghost, which you can't tell, so we're gonna have to go ahead and wake our horse up. Cute, okay. So we got the screaming ghost to go with our haunted hiking journal. Very cute. Actually, let's, yeah, look, because we're doing the winter one. The winter one is the one that I will be doing a cat sip with. So here's our winter hiking journal. The winter hiking journal gives you these 4 options. Kind of looks similar to what we got from the Haunted Hiking Journal. And we're giving this one to our Irish Hunter male one. So let's go star IH. There we go. There's our male one. And let's see who we get. Okay, cute. Got this little fjord looking one. Okay, so we have to give you a cat Sith that is gonna match you somehow. Or we could give you the snow monkey. Could give you the snow monkey. Let's see. Let me see if there is even a cat Sith that's gonna match this. Oh, there is actually, kind of. Yeah, the lynx. There's the jaguar. No, the jaguar is a little too blue. Could do the kitten cat Sith. Or the Colo Colo cat Sith. Or a lioness. Ooh. I kind of like lioness for that one, so we're gonna give the lioness. We're gonna do that. Very cute. And then, okay, yeah, so it's just kind of trapped in the little ball right now. Ah, okay. All right. Who's gonna be next after our hiking journal? Okay, next is gonna be our Arthur Conan Doyle Inkwell. This one's really random. So here we go. Arthur Conan Doyle's Inkwell. This one gives you these 4 options. So I picked a horse that I would be okay with using a Zeus's lightning bolt on, which changes the sex of the horse. And we were gonna give this to our Cell Francais male one. So star SFM1. There he is. And let's see who we get. And of course we get the ones in a dress. Okay, so she will be trans. We will be transitioning her with a Zeus's lightning bolt later on. And then who are we gonna give as companion? That's right. We were gonna give a Kusith, which is a dog. And this is another one that I have to purchase. So what Kusith would be nice? Oh, I feel like a Chihuahua could be a vibe, or this Cocker Spaniel. Actually, no, that's a little too yellow to match, I'm afraid. Or how about the Shar-Pei? Or the Corgi? Oh my goodness. These are like really good options, actually. Oh man, what am I gonna pick for this one? The Great Dane? Or the Saint Bernard? The Saint Bernard's pretty cute too. I feel like a woman like this would have some kind of a lapdog. So that's why I'm like really torn here. Because there's also the Amstaff. Should I do the Corgi? No, the Corgi's not right. There's the Shar-Pei. Let's give her the Shar-Pei. I think that that'll actually go really well with her. So there we go. You're gonna have a cute Shar-Pei. I don't know why it's not showing all of these. Let me readjust here. Let me just make sure that my camera is doing okay. Okay, yeah, my camera's good. Oof. Alright. Sorry, I have a hair stuck on my lip and it's causing me great irritation. Extreme irritation. Alright, let's see here. Okay, The next coat that I have, this is a coat, I'm actually not sure if it comes from a pack or not. Um, it is, like, it's just one coat, so, like, I already know what it's going to be, what it's going to be assigned as. It's called the Milady de Winter. Um, and this one I'm giving to Rhubarb and Allegria's offspring. So let's go to... Oh, how did I pass? There it is. So yeah, see? Milady de Winter. I just see one option here, but I'm not sure where it comes from. What pack it used to belong to. Okay, and let's see. You are for Rhubarb and Allegria. So let's search for Rhubarb here. Rhubarb and Allegria. There you are. So we go ahead and give you this very whimsical coat. And then what companion were we giving you? Ah, yes. We were going to give you the frigate bird? Frigate bird? Ah, I don't know. It looks like a hummingbird. This thing. This thing. So yeah, we're giving her that. Oh, and it's a piñata. So, yeah, so that's terrifying. It looks very dead. But that one, yeah, let's just go ahead and wake you up. Yeah, I thought that would be a really cute pairing. All right. Next is going to be our vintage apple. And I did already actually go through this one and pick because I didn't want to be just scrolling forever and keeping people waiting. So back to our black market, we did win a vintage apple recently. Alright, and then we are giving the vintage apple to Crinkle and Cherry. So let's do Star, Crinkle. Wait, where's Crinkle, Cherry? Huh, they're not popping up. Let me see what happened. What happened to Crinkle Cherry? Maybe I, mistyped something. Oh, I just didn't put a star by the name yet. Okay, no problem. There we go. Crinkle Cherry. Okay. And then we were gonna do a primitive pony. And I had decided, even though she's a chestnut, I want to give her the strawberry roan coat. Because I just think that's so cute. Look at that. Crinkle Cherry. It's a pretty baby. And then we were going to give you one of those piñatas. Yeah, yours is now going to have to change because we got so many orange horses and we weren't expecting that. So we'll have to give her something different. We'll have to come back. Let me see. Out of curiosity, let me see what I do have. I do have that monster egg that I didn't end up using. I have the hen. The hen could be good. Yeah. We'll give you the hen. There you go. Yeah, you have a cute little hen now. I think that's appropriate. That's perfect. Alright, so looking at my list, that is actually it for the coats. So now what we do have is we have a Medusa's blood left, which turns a horse into a Pegasus. So all it does is add wings onto their already existing picture. And then we've got some stuff to add on top of that, just some minor customizations that were available. And then we add our tack to our other horses. So let's go ahead and add that Medusa's blood, which looks like it's going to our Akalteki female. So here we go. Scrolling down. Medusa's blood. Okay, this was an Akalteki female. Search. Yeah, there she is. Beautiful. Use the item. And then see, now she has some beautiful wings. But we also have customizations that we're going to add. We got all this other fancy stuff. So we'll start with what I know I can't modify, which is the button plating. So we're going to go ahead and add this to her as well. And this might look a little silly. Search. But we're going to add it to her anyway. Oh no, that actually looks really cute. Yeah, okay. Actually, I like that. I like that a lot. That's really cute. We have more customizations though. We're not done. We are not finished here because now we also can add a tail braid, which I have a couple of these. I'm going to open them up side by side and see which one I think has the most appropriate option. So here's just the regular tail braid, which adds, you can add one of these 4 on there. If I did, I would probably add the flower braid, but let's look at the woven tail braid because I do have one of those too. Oh yeah, I actually think this might be better for her. Here's one with feathers that's really cute, or the one with the ribbon. Oh yeah, but for this one, I was gonna give a butterfly as a companion. And the butterfly is kind of like orangey yellow. So yeah, do I want to do sunflowers? Or do I want to do this woven braid with the flowers? I think I'm gonna do the sunflower braid. And I'm gonna go ahead and give that to our Akalteki female. Yeah, that'll look pretty. So we're gonna give her that. Now she has that. And there's still one more thing that I can give to her. We also have a custom clip. And so the custom clip allows you to put one of these etched designs on your horse. And that flower 4 one looks pretty cute. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with that. But let me search for her first. So star ATF. Search. Let's go ahead and grab her. And oh, and we can see a little bit more clearly. We can see like what it's gonna look like on her. Okay, okay. Because like we could give her the alphabet too, apparently. But I think even if I knew what her name was, I would feel like that's just a little bit too intense. So I do want to do one of the flowers instead. I know it looks a little bit chaotic, but I think I want to do flower 4, actually. So we're going to do that. There we go. And so now she has that custom clip. And then last but not least, we just need to give her the butterfly. See, look at that beautiful butterfly. Yeah. Oh, and it's a caterpillar whenever it's not. I'm gonna have to wake all of these guys up. We can't do a final run through with them looking all ugly. But yeah, look, adorable. She has her little butterfly friend. Alright, so now we just have the tack. And the tack is going to be split up a little bit weird because some of the items went to my black market and some went to my regular tack for some reason. I'm pretty sure the elf pack is in with the black market items. So I will start there. Let me see. See, here's tack, here's tack, here's tack. Here's like all the knight stuff. Here's the dragon stuff. There's the elves pack. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, so here are all the items that are going to come with the elf pack. And that one I'm giving to our tracker female. So let me find her. Star TKF. Let's try TKF1. Uh-oh, did I not age her properly or something? Hold on. Let me see what's up. Gotta go back to my line 3. Let me make sure that I was looking at the correct one. Yeah, the elves pack should be... Oh, yeah, okay, so Trackner F1. Yeah, here she is right here. Why won't that go? Oh, maybe it's because I haven't chosen her riding specialty yet. So maybe I have to actually go through the page first to do it. So we're gonna go ahead and choose classical riding. Yeah, and see, that's not correct either. So maybe I have to do this and then go back to the black market. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be fine. Elves pack. There she is. Okay, now she appears. Great. Let's go ahead and give her this, like we wanted to. Okay. Cool. So she has that. And then the only thing that I need to do is give her a saddle. So we're just gonna go ahead and give her that. Validate that equipment. There we go. Oh, wait, no, she still needs a bridle too. Okay. We're just not gonna steer our horse. It's fine. Who needs to know where they're going, honestly? And for her, I know we were gonna give the squirrel. So yeah, we're just giving you that cute little squirrel buddy. Yeah. Alright. So now let's go back to the folder because I think I'm gonna have to do that for all of those ones. So let's see. Now we're doing the Santa items for the French Trotter. Okay, let me find him. French Trotter. Okay. This one is going to be under regular tack, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. There's the Santa stuff. I actually don't know what we're going to give you there yet. But anyway, let's do all of these first. And there you go. Yeah. Because see, it's kind of like brown, so I'm probably not going to give a, let me see how the classic saddle looks. Yeah, that looks good. I know, it's only the 1 star, but hey, it doesn't matter. Okay, look at you! All jingle bells out. Adorable. And then we have a cute little penguin to give this one. Where's our penguin? There's our penguin. Yeah, give you a little penguin friend up at the North Pole. Adorable. I need to stop saying that. I think I've said that word too many times. Oh, crazy. Crazy. Silly. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm so tired. I'm always tired. Okay, then we have all of the items for the Dragon Samurai pack, which I think this is kept in the black market tab. And we're giving this to Beet Pulp and Moon Pie's offspring. So let me find them. There we go, Beet Pulp and Moon. And let's go ahead and choose your specialty first. Then go to our black market. And I think we're gonna have to give these items one at a time because it didn't come in like one solid pack. So we will just start piece by piece. Yeah, Beet and Moon. So yeah, Beet, Moon. Gonna give you that. Now let me see if it'll even let me pull. Yeah, it won't. I'm gonna have to actually go through the black market one at a time to do this, which is really annoying. And I'm so sorry for this. But yeah, go ahead. We'll do the saddle next for Beet and Moon. Give you that. It's a cool saddle. Alright, let's go ahead and give you the polo wraps. This is what I did not have in the last set. So it's pretty cool we actually get these now. I keep scrolling down. I keep wanting to click to just regularly equip my horse. And that's not how we're doing this. So let's give the bridle, and then we'll give the super cool dragon mask last. Yeah, look at that bridle, so cool. And now, the last piece. The dragon ear bonnet. So cool. Right? So cool. Haha. Look at that. Look at that. That is stunning. Stunning. She's a queen, truly. And then what companion? Oh yeah, that's right. I did have one special like cat kind of thing saved, so we're gonna give that one because look at that, Cathpalug. I think that's gonna match amazingly well. Yeah, look at that. Very dragony. I think they're an excellent pair. And then the last set that we're gonna finish off with for the night is going to be giving us another random dragon companion. So I saved the knight's pack for last because I thought a knight and a dragon should be together. I thought that would be really, really cute. So I'm just gonna pop back over to my line 3 real quick. And that was going to be for Rhubarb Cocoa. Okay. Where are you, Rhubarb Cocoa? There you are. You go, Glen Cocoa. Alright, specialize you in classical riding. And now let's go do this one at a time. Oh boy. Oh boy, to get all of the knight items. It's going to look really cool though. We'll start with the knight's saddlecloth. There we go. Rhubarb Cocoa. Let's give you that. Yeah, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Okay, and saddle next. Alright, saddle. Give to Rhubarb Cocoa. Yeah. Yeah. Just gonna stack you up real good. Here we go, the leg wraps. Rhubarb Cocoa. Give you those. Yeah. And then the bridle. I have several of these for some reason. There you go. And now the last piece before we give you your dragon. It's gonna be the ear bonnet. And you're gonna look so cool. Yeah, look at that. Is that cool or what? And then to give a dragon, oh my goodness. This is gonna be great. Let's go ahead and give you that dragon buddy. And just a reminder, here are the potential dragons we can get. Yeah, let's just see. See who we got to close this out. They got the blue dragon. I think that's perfect. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My heart. So that just means I have that one, the Arthur Conan Doyle, that I need to assign the snow monkey. Where are you? It was this one, right? Yeah, you. Okay, let's add that companion because there was nobody else who was really that interesting, right? Yeah, no, the snow monkey was just the best fit for you. It really was. We weren't expecting you. Whatever. I think it's fun. Um, Alright. So now let me go back, and before we close out for the night, I will do one final little parade of all of these guys. I'm gonna have to wake up all of their companions, and I don't want to have to do that, but it is what it is. So some of these horses you'll see are already named. Obviously, those are the ones that we did not give coats to tonight. But I'll just go ahead and scroll through them as well. So here was Death Knell. And yeah, here's our Arabian. This had one of the Wanderer's coats, and we gave you a bee. Our ugly fish horse that we started out with, and we gave you the surgeon fish. Here's barbecue sauce. And then here's our Irish hunter. That was the winter hiking journal. And let's go ahead and give you a brush so we wake up your companion. We gave you that lioness. I think that pairs really nicely. This is Astral Quest. Here's our herbalist witch, which I'm guessing if we groom that we're gonna see cute little Bulby. There's your little companion. Adorable. Windpiper. And I will name the rest of the horses later, and then I'll just do another little video parade on my own separate time. But yeah, and then here was our haunted hiking journal. So we got this guy, and we gave him this screaming ghost companion. And then here was our orange horse with our amber pinata. I don't think I'm actually going to wake that one up because that one, the pinata at least has not fallen apart, so you can kind of remember what she looks like. Here's our Katrina Brooch, where we got the Murcielago companion. Alright. Oh yeah, and here was our vintage apple, who we gave the hen companion. I think that's still a cute pairing. Chocococo. Here was our knight with our blue dragon. Let's go ahead and wake him up just so we can see. Yeah, look at you, huffing and puffing. I think they're a really good match. Here is our Milady de Winter, who we gave this thing. This frickin' thing. And here was our Seal of the Apocalypse, Bellum, that we gave the Raven. And I'm not gonna wake the Raven up. The Raven looks so peaceful sleeping like that. Here was our Dragon Samurai Tack outfit with our Kath Palug, which also I'm not gonna wake up right now. Too cute. She's sleeping. She's sleepy. She's sleepy baby. Here is our Elves Pack tack and our cute little sleepy squirrel. Again, we're not gonna wake him up. Not gonna wake him up just yet. Here was our Medusa's blood that we also gave the tail braid, the custom clip, and the button plating. And we gave the little butterfly companion. Alright, and then another one of our Wanderer's coats, who we ended up just giving you the snow monkey, and we'll just let you sleep. We'll just let you sleep. And here is our Unicorn Wanderer. And we ended up getting the mule, so we gave you the brown dwarf pinata, so again, won't wake up because that one looks similar to its full version. And here's our one that we are gonna have to change with Zeus's lightning bolts. Our Arthur Conan Doyle's Inkwell. We got this lovely lady, and oh, we are gonna have to wake up the puppy, because we need to see that Sharpei. We gotta see that Sharpei. See the Sharpei with that lady? I think that's an amazing match. I think we really nailed it. Crush plush. And here is our Santa pack, which is our little French trotter. And we gave you the penguin. We're gonna let that baby sleep. That baby's precious. We let her sleep. She good baby. And our fifth element, which we actually got the fire element, one of my favorites. And we got our cute little red dragon, who, of course, we will still let sleep. Rum pumpkin. Wow, and that's it. That's everybody. So yeah, let me just go back to the line 3 folder to close us out, and we can just kind of marvel at all of these coats that we've unboxed. At least when I was trying to search for Howrse content on YouTube, I didn't find another unboxing this big, so this may be, at this moment in time, the biggest special coat and companion unboxing on the internet for this site, which is absolutely amazing, and it was totally worth it to save up all of those coats from all of those events for several months. This was really fun to do and just see what kind of things I was gonna get. Of course, I'm not 100% happy with all of the coats, right? Like, I hate that fish coat. I hate that fish coat so much. But a lot of the other ones were really, really cute. Like, I'm looking through this. Of course, I'm very happy I got Bellum from the Seal of the Apocalypse. That one was just super cool. I do love how the Knight's Tack set came out because I hadn't seen that on one of my own horses before. And let's see, who else? Oh yeah, the Witchy one, that was also like another good mention, which that one and the Katrina brooch, I knew that I was not going to be unhappy with any of those coats. They were all super cute. So very, very happy with that. If anyone did tune in for this one, thank you so much. It was kind of like a late night for me. Or well, I guess it's not that late to y'all. It's like 8 p.m., but I'm in school, and so I'm exhausted, and I'm very much ready to go to bed. But I appreciate you tuning in for this incredibly long stream, just unboxing after unboxing after unboxing. Yeah, because it was really cool to get to show all that off. And of course, this stream will go straight to YouTube after I click off of here. It'll start uploading and processing right away, and y'all can always watch it later. But I will still work on just kind of making some like shorter clips of this as well, so that it's a lot easier to just kind of see everybody that we got. But I had a lot of fun with this. So I'm going to go ahead and tune out, but remember that I do stream some kind of retro game every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Central Time. So at least a couple of times a month I'm playing Super Nintendo games, and the other times so far I have been playing the browser-based games Howrse, this one that we just did, and Furry Paws, which is a dog breeding game. And I do have plans next month actually to bring another really old computer game back, and I will be announcing that soon. So, yeah. Hope y'all get some really good sleep, everybody. Good night.